Hey, what's up? So, I liked this movie and I also really hated this movie. I would give this a 2.5 on one hand and a 4.5 on the other hand. So, basically, what's the story with Die Hart 2, aka Die Harter? Die Hart 2, aka Die Harter, is one of those movies. It's a very simple premise. Kevin Hart fires a stunt person takes over his life, stunt person wants to take revenge. Fall Guy. I believe most of people, if you've seen Fall Guy, this will look familiar. It's all about stunt people. Now, John Cena is in the movie. Natalie Samuel, who actually makes me like this movie, is in the film. But in terms of Kevin Hart, I think this was written for Kevin Hart, by Kevin Hart, and to be produced by Kevin Hart. Because the amount of time that they mentioned the word Kevin, I mean, Kevin is on posters. Everyone keeps mentioning Kevin. It reminds me of Jackie Chan and his Hong Kong movies. You remember back in the day, every Hong Kong movie with Jackie Chan was not a different name. He was called Jackie. So you'd hear Jackie throughout. And so that instilled that idea that Jackie Chan always plays himself in most of the movies. And this, we see Kevin Hart do that. The name Kevin Hart is everywhere. In fact, at one point I thought, wow, this is actually Kevin Hart just flexing, reminding people that he's Kevin Hart, he's in an action movie and he is Kevin Hart. John Cena is in the movie and his character was overplayed for humor. I wish they would have done something deeper with it, especially with the idea that he's a stunt person, a famous stunt person. I think they would have done something more interesting with that character, like what they did with Josh Garnett in the first movie. I wish they would have just taken it a bit serious, just a bit. The twist is, I kind of expected it. I kind of saw it coming. You look at the silhouette of a character, you go like, this looks interesting. If that actor is in this movie and we've not seen him for the first hour, it must be that particular character. In terms of now some of the things that I actually liked, why I would give this a 4 out of 5. Number one is Natalie Samuels. She's beautiful. She's always awesome in every movie that she's in. She's highly underrated. And I think that's why Kevin Hart will put her in like most of his movies. She's one of those characters that you look at and go like, damn, why isn't she in like a big blockbuster movie? Because she's gorgeous, she's talented, and she can actually do very good action set pieces. The other thing is that this movie is funny. Yeah, that's a strange thing to say, because on one hand, when you look at the technicalities, the cinematography, the sound design, it feels episodic, the pacing is everywhere, but the movie is doing what it's supposed to do, which is make you laugh. There are times that I was actually laughing out loud, especially with the introduction of Kevin Hart's stunt person. Very interesting design, very interesting concept. Nothing new. They don't even do like special effects whereby they put the same characters in the same scene. But what they were able to do with the script for that particular character was funny as hell. And Kevin Hart, because he's the one who plays that character, executes that character so well. You can actually kind of differentiate by the personalities. Now, it's not like super awesome. It's not like your ordinary big budget movie whereby the performance is over the top and the performance is memorable. No, it's basic, but it makes you laugh. And Kevin Hart in general, he had some really funny moments, hands down, with his assistant. That relationship between him and the assistant was pretty interesting. And although he can get a bit, annoying at times, the chemistry between the two was a pretty interesting one. Now, as the story progresses and you jump into the third act, something happens with the stunt person and Kevin, whereby they can and I thought that was an interesting concept. If they had taken it a bit further, if they had the guts to actually push it beyond what they already gave us. So, is this movie worth your time? Yeah, it's an easy laugh. You laugh. Yes, Gran Coramino is in the movie. You actually see him next to the brand, because this again feels like an ad for that particular brand. He even mentions it. And there's that surrealness and meta feel about the film. But they kind of, it made me laugh. That's the sad part. It made me really, really laugh. And I actually enjoyed it for the better part of what it was meant to be. And I would give this a 4 because it understands what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be this surreal meta take on film stars. And I would give this a 2 because when you look at the technicalities, it's absolute garbage. It doesn't really work because there are some aspects about the lighting. There's a problem with the lighting. The sound design is off. The quality of the performance is icky. The screenplay is too basic and it feels like it's an ego trip for Kevin Hart. So basically that's it. I would advise you to actually just give it a try if you're looking for a Kevin Hart production that focuses on Kevin Hart. If you're looking for something more serious or something better than the first, then this is not the movie. So basically that's it. Remember to always watch what you enjoy and enjoy what you watch. I shall see you on the next one. Please subscribe so that I can see you on, I'm going to be looking at Bad Boys next. Yeah, thanks for watching this. See you on the next one.